Hi friends, this is Krishna Verma and I am an IELTS trainer. And in this video, I am going to conduct an IELTS speaking test with a candidate, which is exactly similar to the IELTS speaking test. Also, I'll give you a complete review of the test with the band score. So please keep watching till the end. This is the IELTS Speaking Mock Test. And in this test, I'm going to take the test of Janvi Patel. Her candidate number is 190321 and I'm Krishna Verma and my examiner code is 13203. Your speaking test is divided into three parts. In the first part, I'll ask you some general questions. In the second part, I'll give you a topic and also some time to think and prepare. And in the third part, I'll ask you some questions related to whatever you spoke in part 2. So are you ready?
Okay.
So tell me your full name.
My full name is Janvi Navin Patel.
What can I call you?
You can call me by my first name Janvi.
Okay. Fine, Janvi. Can I see your identification?
Here it is.
Okay. Fine. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Janvi, do you work or study?
Currently I am studying in BE in Information and Communication Technology and planning for further studies abroad.
That's great. Let's talk about hometown. Can you tell me something about your hometown?
My hometown is a very beautiful place and developed place. And also the electricity available here for 24 hours. Also the water service are here very good. So I like to live my hometown.
Okay. What do you like most about your hometown?
I like most about my hometown is their people. The people over here is very good and they are very convincing. So I feel secure in my hometown.
Okay. Let's talk about celebrating birthdays. What do you do on your birthday?
Usually I wake up early on my birthday and go to temple to bless myself, and after that I took a small lunch with my family, and the afternoon I go with my friends and took a grand party.
Okay. How did you celebrate your birthday in your childhood?
Usually my father organized a small venue and we used to organize a small party with my family and friends.
Okay, fine. Let's talk about watching movies.
Yeah.
What type of movies you like to watch?
It varies according to my mood. Sometimes I am very happy, so I prefer to watch laughing movies and comedy movies. But when I want to motivate myself, I usually prefer to see autobiography type movie.
Okay. Which place do you prefer to watch a movie? At home or in the theater?
Usually, I think theater is the best option to see movies because over the experience on the theater is the very good.
Okay. Tell me what type of movies youngsters like to watch these days?
These days, youngsters most of prefer to watch love story type movies as well as some for relax. They should prefer to watch comedy movies.
Tell me what are the advantages of watching a movie in a theater?
Watching movie in theater took few advantages such as the movie experience, whole the types of experience, and also the vibes over there is very good.
Okay. Well, in the first part, Janvi seems to be very much confident, but she makes some silly mistakes. Like when I asked her about her hometown, she says the water service are good instead of is good. Again, when I asked her what she likes about her hometown, she says people is good instead of people are good. So she needs to work on the forms of to be. Now, when I asked her about the type of movies youngsters like to watch these days, she says love story type movies instead of romantic movies, which sounds much better. Now, finally, when I asked her about the advantages of watching movies in the theater, she says it took few advantages. Actually, she wants to say there are a lot of advantages. Well, she needs to work on these silly mistakes. Now, let us see how she performs in part 2. Okay, now let's move on to the second part of your speaking. Now, here I'll give you a topic. And your topic is I want you to describe a creative person whose work you admire. Okay? So here's your topic, and here's your pencil and a paper to make some notes, and you have 1 minute.
Okay.
Can you please start speaking?
Okay. In my day-to-day life, I get inspired from too many persons, but here I would like to talk about one of the famous Indian blogger, Anisud. He is basically a businessman who turns into vlogger. Also, he run a 2 to 3 business in Dubai, according to social media. I know him from his best friend Karan Sehgal's story, and I found him on that photo, and I start to stalk him on Instagram, and then I found he made a unique and new type of concept videos of the traveling. I am a travelholic person, so I liked his video, and it admires me a lot to travel a lot. Usually he travel with his girlfriend, and he prefers to travel with his car, and he recently bought a car, a Thar. He modified it. He modified it very good. Also, last week he visited a famous country, Neymar, and it's a very unique experience for him, and he shared it very good. Also, his video, sometime he took some information and he gives us very easily, and he also associated with so many world tourism programs, such as Australia's. He is Australia's brand ambassador of the tourism place. So Anunes, who is the person who admire me a lot to travel in my day-to-day life, and I like to work with him in my future.
Okay. Well, in the second part, you can see that Janvi was able to speak for almost 1 minute and 40 seconds, which is okay. But I personally feel that she should have spoken more about what makes the person creative and more about his work. Now, I feel that she needs to avoid hesitation, repetition, and must focus on the correct use of verbs. Fine. Now let's move on to the third part of your speaking. Tell me, what kind of professions require people to be creative?
I think nowadays YouTube is the best platform to be a creative. In YouTube, so many people upload their paintings, and also so many people make educational video, which is very famous. So I think YouTube is the profession is I think creative nowadays.
Okay. What do you think? Were you creative in your childhood?
Yes, I am very creative person at my childhood, because in my childhood I used to made too many crafts and paintings, and I also made some craft with wastage, and I mixed so many craft from waste from base. So I think in childhood I am a very creative person.
Okay. Is there anyone in your family who you think is creative?
I think my mother is creative in my family, because he tries new recipe every day, and she also made some some recipes who is fusion and very unique for the taste. So I think she is a creative person of my family.
Okay, that's the end of your test. Finally, we can see that Janvi is able to express her ideas, but often struggles with the correct use of verbs, which is again seen in the third part. Now, by analyzing her overall speaking, I personally feel that she still stands at the band score 6, which she can improve by avoiding repetition, hesitation, and by using the correct verbs. Well, I hope you found this speaking test and my reviews useful. And very soon I'll come up with some new speaking test with a band score. Till then, keep practicing, keep improving, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please like and subscribe. And thanks for watching.